So today I am going to keep this very short. I'm going to focus on the reading from Daniel. You should be reading a Catholic version of Daniel because the Catholic version has more books in it and more verses in it than the Protestant versions. The Protestants made some cuts. So find online, if you don't have a New American Bible, just Google Daniel 7 USCCB, which stands for the United States Council of Catholic Bishops, and Daniel 7 will come up in the New American Translation with footnotes. Look at the footnotes for Daniel 7, verses 1 through 14. This is an apocalyptic vision that Daniel is having. It's similar to what we will later see in the Bible, in the book of Revelations. Though those of you with me last year might remember we studied a little bit the book of Revelations. This kind of stuff is impossible to understand without footnotes. The footnotes are an educated guess as to what Daniel's vision means, and it's a pretty good guess. Scholars think the book of Daniel was written in the, I think, 3rd century, 2nd or 3rd century BC, when the Greeks, the Hellenistic Empire, occupied the Holy Land. So they think that the 4 beasts that Daniel sees represents the Babylonians, the Medes, the Persians, and the Greek or Macedonian or Hellenistic Empire. So they say that, but then they say something else about the Son of Man, which is mentioned in Daniel and which nobody really knows what that means, and they admit that, but they have some interesting guesses. Read that translation of Daniel chapter 7, verses 1 through 14. Read the footnotes, and then let me know if you have any questions or comments about that particular vision of Daniel's and the footnotes from the New American Translation.